As the NFL season's approaching, we got to talk about MVP, right? Most valuable player. Last year, this man, Aaron Rodgers, came out on top. We had it on the show, plus 400 in the middle of the season. You see him here doing his pump, but we got to find a new winner, new MVP for the 2021 season. Who do you guys think it's going to be? What is up, guys? Welcome to the Over episode 1 of 2021 season with my guy Dalton. How we doing, man?
Staying busy, working hard,
Sure.
looking to make some money this season.
That's right. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, the best player in the NFL, you could say. Him and Aaron Donald. I mean, the man can play, and he's mad. He doesn't. He wants to come back with a vengeance. I mean, I think the Chiefs are going to be really good next year. So Patrick Mahomes plus 500. I mean, the lowest odds on the book for MVP. What do you think about those odds right there?
It's deserving. Plus 500 is still like really good money if you're a big unit guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, he seems like a surefire guy every year since he won it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He just has the tools. He has a team around him. They put big money. They put draft picks into offensive linemen this year.
Yeah, that offensive line is much needed after we saw what happened in the Super Bowl. I mean, he was running around like crazy. Yeah,
It really wasn't like anyone's fault. Like, to be honest, like it was just like a lot of bad injuries at the bad time. I would say like Mahomes wasn't healthy. That was going on. And I mean, that Super Bowl might have been like one of the best, at least in our lifetime, to watch. If you see a healthy Brady, healthy Mahomes, healthy O-lines going at it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so plus 500. I mean, I like those odds. 20 pays out $100. I mean, very good odds for Patrick Mahomes. I think there's a great chance he could do it. MVP. And then going off of that, my second favorite, I'd say this one has better odds, but I like Josh Allen plus 1,300. He had a great year last year, and he's pretty young too, only getting better. I think the Bills are going to be very good again. And Diggs was great, and that was only their first year together. I mean, still a lot of room to grow.
Yeah, so, if they can replicate what they were doing in the playoffs in the end of last season, the span of a whole season, like Allen's good, like surefire for it.
Yeah, definitely. Plus 1,300. I love those odds too. I mean, 10 pays out $130. I feel like it's a good bargain for the player again, Josh Allen, and just I feel like a good thing for MVPs is you want guys on the best teams who are going to do well, like make the playoffs, win a bunch of games. I feel like Josh Allen fits that very well.
100%. And like again, we're talking like small units. Like obviously, not everyone in Vegas in the world of sports betting is putting down $10 on futures. I mean, you're seeing them ones now like that on like the BR betting page. The guy put $200 down on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl and John Ram to win the U.S.
That's crazy.
And that's like a crazy just like throw it out there bet.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably guys putting thousands down on these MVP odds with at plus 1,300. Like the payout's insane if you're using bigger units, but
yeah, that is crazy.
Guys like me and you aren't gonna be chucking thousands of dollars on a futures bet.
We're putting our lunch. We're getting a nice lunch pail for these MVP bets.
Hi, I'm Danny Duncan, and this is Falling with Pennies prank.
My second one.
Yeah.
We obviously both had Mahomes at one. I put Lamar Jackson, who's at plus 1,600. Kind of for the same reason I put Mahomes. He's done it before, and I really think what kind of sets Lamar Jackson apart is that dual threat ability of being able to run and kind of being able to throw. Obviously, you saw the video that the Ravens posted on their Instagram, him just throwing a complete duck and acting like it's a highlight. We can't be seeing that in the regular season for a guy that has plus 1,600 odds. Those are some juicy juicy odds for him.
Yeah.
And I think his ability to throw it to receivers. I mean, he has his Hollywood Brown, who's a deep threat. He's only going to be coming into his third year.
Mm-hmm.
He had maybe one of the top 5 tight ends in the league, Mark Andrews. They have a decent O-line still, even after they lost Orlando Brown. That's his name? Yeah, Orlando Brown to the Chiefs. And yeah, obviously they invested their first round pick in Rashad Bateman from Minnesota, who I'm not really sold on coming out of college, but I've heard good things of him coming out of rookie camp so far. So he has 2 pieces now that he can use on the outside.
Yeah, definitely. I think Lamar as well, like a player that's just only getting better. And Harbaugh is a smart man. He'll find a way to get more use out of him. Kind of going off the dual threats. I have one. It's kind of a long shot. I mean, the odds are great for that reason, but Kyler Murray at plus 2,300. I mean, those are some great odds right there. And another dual threat. I think the Cardinals are getting better as well. I mean, they had a bunch of additions: James Conner, J.J. Watt. So I think they're gonna be a better team. I think they make the playoffs as well. But Kyler is very good, and he's only getting better as well.
Don't forget that he has maybe the best wide receiver in the league on his team.
Yeah, you kind of forget about D-Hop. Him and D-Hop, yeah, that was incredible. Some of the stuff he could do just rolling out.
Oh, that Hail Mary against the Bills, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. That's like MVP Kyler right there. I can see that happening.
You need more of that this year.
And again, plus 2,300, so 10 would pay out 230. $100 bet puts out 2,300. My next one, I'm going to say, I'll also put my long shot out there. I'm going to be a homer on this one. Not necessarily a homer because he doesn't play for him anymore, but I'm going to say Carson Wentz.
What the hell?
Unpopular opinion. I've had talks with my boys in my intermission group chat about Carson Wentz, and no one's really a fan of him. But at plus 3,300, it's something if you had $10 to throw around, I'd throw it down on it. Obviously, he was statistically one of the worst quarterbacks who qualified in NFL statistic last year. And if you were to play those last 4 games that Jalen Hurts started and finished, he would have had one of the worst touchdown interception ratios as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Really saying bad stuff right now.
It's coming. Obviously, he gets traded to Indianapolis in the offseason. No secret, Indianapolis has one of the best offensive lines in the league. They're young. They're good. Quentin Nelson, I think he's a Notre Dame guy. He's up for a big contract this offseason. They got some dogs on that team, on that offensive line. I like him a lot. Obviously, the biggest question mark would be his receiving core, which is T.Y. Hilton, Michael Pittman Jr. T.Y. Hilton was a little inconsistent with Phillip Rivers as his quarterback last year. But obviously, it's Phillip Rivers. The guy was like 65 years old. And, he had a good touchdown interception ratio. He barely got sacked. And that's saying a lot for a guy who can't move at all. And that's why I like a guy like Carson Wentz to kind of gain his confidence back and just start throwing bullets. Again, it's a long shot at plus 3,300. That's more than 6 times higher than Patrick Mahomes' odds. It's just about 6 times as high as Patrick Mahomes' odds. Not great. It's not something that you want to go put $1,000 down on. But again, it's a long shot. That's my guy for a long shot.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Colts are going to be good next year, and a new situation always helps. I mean, he's working with Frank Reich, and I think the Colts will be improved. I think Wentz will definitely be better next year. Yeah, one guy we didn't mention in our picks that I feel like we should talk about a little bit because he's up there. He's right behind Mahomes in the odds. I think he's plus 700, 750 around there. Is Aaron Rodgers.
750, like 800 when I looked earlier.
Yeah. I mean, those are good odds. I doubt he goes back to back. I feel like that's so hard. And also, we just don't know what's going on with him. Like, he's not reporting. He's playing golf. Like, we're going to see him on the match, but like, we don't know what he's doing. He's just chilling. So why should I put my money on him? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. Obviously, seen the situation unfold in Green Bay. I mean, obviously, it's surprising when we heard it when Adam Schefter, breaks the news of what's happening on draft day that he wants out.
Yeah.
Just because you want out in the NFL, it works a lot different than like the NBA. Like Anthony Davis said, he wanted out within a month, he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, like it's a process to trade a guy like that because what do you value? A guy pushing 40 but just won an MVP.
Yeah, it's hard, definitely.
Aaron Rodgers can sit out for as long as he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Packers don't want to trade him. The guy's probably going to retire. Like
he honestly might end up doing that. I don't know how. I haven't read too much about how unhappy he is. Obviously, I know that he doesn't want to be a Packer.
Yeah, if he just hasn't showed up, like I don't see him being happy.
Yeah, that's tough. Sorry, Packers fans. I'm gonna say it's the Denver. I feel like they gotta make the move for him. If they do, like they're in contention for it all when you get Aaron Rodgers in that defense. So
they got some sneaky good wide receiver in that team too.
Denver, make your move. I mean, you got one of the greatest waiting, and he's ready. All right, that's all we got for MVP talk. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next week we got team totals, so that'll be exciting. Looking forward to that. Appreciate you, Dalt, coming on. We're gonna be riding with these guys for MVP. So let us know what you want to see next, and appreciate you for watching. Peace.